The Bering Strait is a narrow waterway that separates northeastern Asia from northwestern North America. Geographically, it lies between Russia's Chukotka Peninsula and Alaska's Seward Peninsula, connecting the Arctic Ocean to the Bering Sea. The strait is approximately 85 kilometers, 53 miles, wide at its narrowest point, with an average depth of about 30 to 50 meters, 100 to 160 feet. Despite its relatively shallow depth, the Bering Strait plays a crucial role in oceanic circulation, climate, and human migration patterns. Geographic significance. The strait forms the boundary between two major continents, Asia and North America. It contains two small islands in the middle, Big Diomede, Russia, and Little Diomede, USA, which are only about 4 kilometers, 2.5 miles, apart. These islands are separated not only by international borders but also by the international date line, making Big Diomede almost a day ahead of Little Diomede. The strait's shallow waters and narrow width historically made it a potential land bridge during the Ice Age, allowing humans and animals to migrate between continents. Climate and ice conditions. The Bering Strait is located in a harsh Arctic environment, experiencing long, frigid winters and short, cool summers. Sea ice covers the strait for 8 to 10 months of the year, severely limiting navigation. During summer months, ice melts partially, allowing limited passage for ships. The strait is influenced by both Arctic currents from the north and Pacific currents from the south, making it a unique region for the exchange of water masses and marine life between two oceans. This interaction also affects local weather patterns, often producing fog, strong winds, and rough seas. Historical importance. Historically, the Bering Strait has been a vital route for human migration. During the last ice age, roughly 20,000 years ago, lower sea levels exposed a land bridge called Beringia. This allowed Paleo-Indians to migrate from Siberia into what is now North America, populating the continent thousands of years before European arrival. Archaeological evidence suggests that these early humans relied on hunting large animals such as mammoths and bison, gradually spreading southward across the Americas. Exploration and naming. The strait is named after Vitus Bering, a Danish explorer in Russian service who first documented the strait in 1728 during an expedition commissioned by the Russian Empire. Bering's explorations paved the way for Russian fur traders and settlers to enter Alaska and the Pacific Northwest. The region also became significant during later centuries for whaling, fishing, and trade between Siberian and Alaskan communities. Modern strategic and economic significance. Today, the Bering Strait remains geopolitically and economically important. It is considered a strategic passage for shipping and military operations due to its location between the United States and Russia. The strait also plays a role in fisheries, particularly for species such as salmon, crab, and pollock, which are economically vital to both nations. Additionally, climate change and melting Arctic ice have sparked discussions about potential shipping routes, as the strait may become increasingly navigable in summer months. Environmental and ecological importance. The Bering Strait is a rich ecological region, hosting a variety of marine species, migratory birds, and mammals. Walruses, seals, and polar bears frequent its ice-covered waters, while whales migrate between the Pacific and Arctic Oceans. The mixing of cold and warm currents creates nutrient-rich waters, supporting plankton growth and sustaining fish populations. However, the region is also highly sensitive to climate change, oil exploration, and increased shipping traffic, which threaten its fragile ecosystems. Cultural and indigenous significance. Indigenous peoples, including the Inupiat in Alaska and the Chukchi in Russia, have lived in the Bering Strait region for thousands of years. They rely on fishing, hunting, and subsistence practices closely tied to the sea and ice. The strait has long held cultural and spiritual significance, representing both a physical and symbolic connection between continents. Traditional knowledge of ice conditions, currents, and wildlife continues to play a crucial role in their daily lives. Conclusion. In summary, the Bering Strait is far more than a narrow strip of water between Russia and Alaska. Its geographic, historical, ecological, and cultural significance is immense. From facilitating early human migration across Beringia to shaping Arctic ecosystems and modern geopolitical strategy, the strait remains a critical region. As climate change alters the Arctic landscape, the Bering Strait's role in global navigation, biodiversity, and human history will continue to be closely studied and appreciated. Its narrow waters have connected continents, peoples, and ecosystems for millennia, making it a unique and invaluable part of the Earth's geography.